Larry Ellison is worth a staggering $250 billion, a tech genius who built Oracle into a global powerhouse.
His company's technology has become the backbone of the world's information systems, from government to online commerce. If you know anything about Oracle's Larry Ellison, it probably goes something like this.
I've got a Bugatti, the fastest car in the world.
His home cost $200 million.
I'm addicted to winning. The more you win, the more you want to win.
He's a high-flying adrenaline junkie and an unapologetic collector of expensive toys and real estate.
That really takes my mind off of work.
He spent $400 million to bring the 2010 America's Cup, the oldest active trophy in sports, back to America for the first time in 15 years.
But what if I told you the man behind one of the most powerful tech empires was once a broke college dropout, sleeping on friends' floors, abandoned by his parents, and raised on the south side of Chicago? It's true. Larry Ellison rose from nothing to become one of the wealthiest, most powerful people alive. If you're looking for real inspiration, this is the story for you. Larry Ellison was born in the Bronx in 1944. He never knew his father. Just 9 months after birth, his mother gave him up for adoption. He was raised by relatives in a tough neighborhood on Chicago's south side.
My favorite line is, I had all the disadvantages necessary for success. You know, when you're raised on the south side of Chicago, you probably want to move someplace nicer. And I think if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Growing up, Larry felt like an outsider.
My dad just said right before dinner, "Oh, by the way, you were adopted and we're having meatloaf tonight." It was so shocking, I just put it away and thought about it for years without really, confronting all and realizing all of the implications.
He dropped out of college twice.
Moved to Silicon Valley right after I dropped out of college.
He bounced between jobs. Technical writing, freelance coding, whatever he could find. He was broke. He often slept on friends' floors. But behind the scenes, Larry was teaching himself how to code, how systems worked, and most importantly, how to think differently.
I've always been very ambitious. I've always been very curious. I got a job as a computer programmer, and I got involved with more and more interesting and complicated computer projects.
Tension focused when he landed a job at a company called Ampex. Ampex was struggling with a project funded by, of all places, the information-driven CIA. The project was codenamed Oracle. The CIA needed a system to store and retrieve vast amounts of foreign intelligence, concerned with its various sensitive operations and missions. For Ellison, it was the job of a lifetime.
In 1977, just $2,000 had a wild idea. Larry founded a company called Software Development Laboratories. What he built would later become known as Oracle, a revolutionary relational database that was faster and more powerful than anything on the market.
A method of sorting information that was vastly superior to anything that had come before. It was called a relational database. It was a complex name, but a simple idea.
Relational database, what is it? It's a collection of data and information that's very simply put into a format that makes it very easy to search and find that information.
At first, nobody believed in him. IBM turned him down. Others laughed him off. But Larry didn't back down. He doubled down. And that decision changed everything.
He targeted government agencies and major corporations Knowing they still needed a smarter solution for the monumental task of managing worldwide intelligence, Ellison sold his database to the CIA, his first customer. He called the new software Oracle version 2.
Soon, Oracle's database was being adopted by banks, airlines, and even governments. It became the backbone of major industries.
Oracle's database became the underpinnings of all of these internet services that we take for granted today. It's Expedia, Amazon, eBay, go down the list of applications. All of those are storing all that information, retrieving that information, delivering that information, doing those transactions through the Oracle database. What people thought Larry was crazy, now he's a genius.
Kind of solved the biggest IT problem in history.
Oracle shot to #1. And Larry, he became unstoppable.
Some of the world's most essential software. Tools you use every day, but probably don't realize that it's his company making them work.
Almost everybody in the world uses Oracle. They just don't know it. If you do any kind of government transaction with almost any government in the world, any business transaction with almost any internet business in the world or any traditional business, if you have a credit card, if you have a cell phone, if you have any of the modern things in life, if you live today, I think you probably use Oracle.
Larry Ellison arguably created the most important computer software you never heard of. He was the man behind the curtain for a tremendous change in the way we all live.
Today, Larry Ellison is worth over $250 billion. He owns an entire Hawaiian island. He's betting big on AI, investing in Tesla, and still pushing Oracle to new heights. He's not just a billionaire, he's a visionary still shaping the future of tech.
A Deutsche Bank analyst characterized Oracle's earnings report as a watershed event, stating in a client note that, quote, "When Larry Ellison speaks of entering a new era of cloud computing, all should pay careful attention." He emphasized Oracle's significant role in the advancement of generative and agentic AI, acknowledging its influential position. Forbes' rich list amid the artificial intelligence arms race. Ellison's net worth shot up by $26 billion to $243 billion by midday Thursday, enjoying easily the largest daily bump of any billionaire according to Forbes' data. That gain was enough to vault Ellison past Amazon chairman Jeff Bezos and Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg.
I want to leave you with this quote from Larry Ellison. When you live your life outside the box, you build things no one else can imagine. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Keep sharp.
Trainers rewarding, they're successful, they have their life in order. It's just simple. Keep your life in order.